Florida, Georgia representation. We've got Texas representation. And right now, it's Lucky versus Karflo. This is a top 64 qualifier. What a way to start us off here, Snidey.
Oh my god. And yes, Karflo just kind of opening up on the Krom, which Karflo does play Roy as well. But I imagine this is one matchup that he really does not want to play any games with. As we know, Krom doesn't have that kind of sweet spot. He's all about that base. No trouble. As he kind of just like swings, looks to operate around on you, and just play like a really aggressive, oppressive rushdown game.
Yep, and now the Piranha Plant, not a choice you see very often, but Lucky is one of the few to make it work. And this is one of those things that it could be a matchup check, but it also could be just a, do you know what to do in the face of this kind of oppression? You hide behind the poison cloud, you go for something big.
Yeah, and Karflo just really trying to not let Lucky play the game right now, but Lucky finding a really good reversal from that Nair to just get a conversion. And I'm really interested to kind of see where we're going to see Piranha Plant's prime win condition come in, because it's going to be really hard against Krom.
Absolutely. So, I mean, this is kind of the difficulty of playing a character that has kind of a short list of moves that you can really thoroughly rely on. Your flowchart can kind of be a little bit linear and simple, but you have to mix it up however you can.
Yeah, Dancing Blade going to put you back into disadvantage where you're going to see the ledge trapping in question coming out from Krom as he just pressures your shield, trying to condition you to just drop it, get that shield poke, or maybe even get a jump from you. And you can still see Karflo just swinging still for the fences, trying to look for this stock. And the neutral between these two players have been just so dominant.
Yep, and we're getting a quick tech into shield, and that's going to be a way to get around some of this pressure here. Karflo looking for the run-up follow-up, but Lucky, the shield discipline wins out here. Still looking for a poison cloud high up there, and it just doesn't delay you long enough to get back from this great anti-aerial pressure from Karflo.
Yeah, back here really just trying to put you in your place right there as Karflo looks to get another clean opener. There you go. Getting them in a frame trap as well and tying it off with a cute little damage with that down tilt. I love that string.
Yeah, that was definitely a little frisky. I like it. And we're going to get the roll counter as well. We're going to recognize when he wants to escape. The dash back grab going to get you that.
Yeah, trying to keep yourself safe on shield, but okay, able to get a juggle out of that situation. Lucky gonna have to find those reversals, which we saw last time with the Nair. And oops, did you see that shield damage? Yeah,
it's like a big block string when you can catch them on that platform. They're holding shield, and then the Patui comes out. You know that it's instant, and you gotta recognize that you have very few options to get out of that. Still, gotta get back here. The get up option wins out for the moment.
Yeah, and still trying to keep a really good stall on, especially with the spike ball there. And all right, really nice get up. Just trying to utilize that space to just get yourself back to neutral, and look at that. But all right, F-Tilt putting us back at our place.
Very nice. We're starting to look like this is even, but I mean, we know the rage for a big character like Piranha Plant can actually benefit. You're heavy enough that you can tank these hits, but you're also on the edge. If you DI any which way, you're off to the races.
Yeah, very nice delay on that Dancing Blade. All right. Unfortunate overshoot there, gonna put us back in this ledge trapping against Piranha Plant.
Yeah. All right, yep, Piranha Plant holding on to center stage for right now. Lucky gets a grab here. Back throw, can we get something here? More pressure, more damage. Okay, almost a shield break.
Yeah, shield was looking like a skittle, and now there's one of the instances that we were talking about before. Piranha Plant's best win condition is ledge trapping. He is one of the best ledge trappers in the game, able to just whittle your shield to a skittle with poison, with the spike ball, and just even set up for very dangerous shield break setups. I mean, look at this planking going on too. Oh my god.
And knowing Karflo has some armor on that up B, but he's got to use it effectively, and it's not as forgiving as you might like. Still, he's going to get an extension here. Okay, the footstool, but no follow-up. Nothing really to do here, so can't get the extension. Forcing Lucky into shield, and we get an actual scoop of the jab from that range.
That is really good. But Dancing Blade wasn't able to get us out of that situation entirely, and we're going to be looking to get our way back to the ground. But ooh, nice evasion of the spike ball there.
Okay, looking for that back air. Still a little bit transparent. Are we going to go for it here? Oh. Yep, we do see it. No armor going to save you there, and then it's the Nair that catches. It just feels like Krom can be edge-guarded by even Piranha Plants, which, don't get me wrong, Piranha Plant is a great ledge guarder, as you mentioned.
Yeah, so in that last instance, we saw the really phenomenal movement play from Lucky with the poison, able to just get the spike ball in there to kind of catch Chrom on startup. Because if you can beat him on startup, you can take him out from his recovery.
For sure.
So I have a feeling that we might see the switch up to the Roy, seeing as that situation kind of played out. But all right, we're sticking to the Chrom. I trust in the Chrom.
Makes sense. I mean, he wasn't sent off stage too often. I think it's the same thing with Roy or Chrom, regardless of what you're doing off stage. Everything that you're wanting to do, everything you have in your flowchart is all on stage.
Yeah. And now you just really have to just be so dominant in this neutral, as it's really a testament. Because Lucky, oh my god, ain't no way. Oh, okay.
Going for the early spike, and we do get it, but it's just a little bit of pressure. Extra damage, though. Still, Chrom has some big meaty hits, going to be able to bring that right back to even. And then the get-up attack, we think that it's going to help, but in reality, you still get hit by the Patui ball. Now you've got to get around it here, and that Nair conversions, it's been time and time again, they've been killing it.
Yeah, you really do not want to play any games with Brawl playing once they're on their flowchart, but you can't mess around against a character who can just simply jab, F-smash you for the stock.
Yeah, I mean, this is a character that was once top 8 heaviest character in the game, and now is unfortunately just getting killed really early by Chrom for the weight.
Yeah, but okay, very nice catch. Going to be killing off of Brawl playing's only kill throws, which is the up throw.
Stuff, and we got the full charge on the poison. Gets a spot dodge to avoid the rest of the double-edged dance. We still got that.
Yeah, and very nice crossover with the up air on the shield. Able to get some solid damage in with the up B. And trying to just intercept with the up tilt, Karflo was able to beat it out with the back here. And now we have that trapping going on, trying to keep him at just wit's end.
Right now, Lucky looking for a lot of leverage off of dash attack. Have been getting really good stuff here. We do get a conversion, but instantly, I like Karflo. He just realizes that, I mean, Chrom has insane air acceleration. He can just get right back behind you in an instant, and then it's just a slice and dice away from sending you off stage.
Yeah, but then again, hitting one of those Nair drag downs once again to get the off-stage setup going on. But okay, Karflo able to find his way out and get an F-tilt. This could be the end of Lucky stock if he's able to just keep the situation under control.
Feels like Karflo is just teleporting behind Lucky sometimes, instantly knowing where he's going. But you get a jump from ledge, and that doesn't get you back to stage. Just gets you back to a fight for neutral. We do win it out here, and we actually get more.
Trying to snipe out a neutral getup or jump there with the back here. Karflo playing really disciplined this time, being so careful for the stock, but it could play out to his detriment if Lucky's able to just get in a lot of these stray hits, and he does dodge it over, but wow!
That's so genius, waiting until he pops up above you, knowing that there's no hitbox. You just take that, and you instantly wait till he appears above you and let rip. Oh my god.
Yeah, but Karflo making it back to even now with a very nice back air, and still just trying to play one step ahead of Lucky, which he's been trying to do this entire time. He still just has to find that string and kind of just ride with the momentum, because rush down characters like these, it's one where you just take a hit and you just ride it home.
Exactly, and you're still taking a little bit of damage off that poison cloud. Everything that you can get in regards to damage on yourself is maybe just a trade. Hate to see it, but now you lose stage control. This is going to hurt.
Yeah, especially being below. Oh!
Yep, instantly you got that big spike. Looking for it a couple times up until that point, but once you get the rhythm of Chrom up, we've already seen it in the last 2 stocks.
Yeah, now this is a reminder to you, and mostly for me, and for the viewers at home, that this is all best of 5.
Yeah.
We're going to be seeing all best of 5 throughout the pools, the top 64, the top 32, the top 8, and you heard it there. We are seeing a switch up to the Roy.
Cool. I mean, Lucky up 2-0. This is a time to bring out the old reliable, maybe give you some more protection off stage, especially since Lucky has now figured out all of Chrom's weaknesses.
Oh my!
Yep. That's a lot of damage.
That's definitely a lot of damage. Getting off of just one straight cannonball there. And still just trying to look for that hit as well. But all right, Karflo just dodging through the poison, able to get that grab in as well. And a very nice 2-piecer string. Just has to maintain this stage position. And you can see him starting to feel himself a lot with that Roy movement.
Yeah, he's getting right back into the swing of things, shaking any rust that was on this character right off. And now we've got the maneuverability and we've got the resets as well. You can see he's forcing Lucky into some of these panic options, and that's where Roy benefits a lot. Once you can see where they're going, are they rolling in, are they air dodging, then you prepare a follow-up and you get something bigger.
Yeah, and I imagine that he's seeking to kind of just get rid of the barrier, just having a pretty linear recovery with the Crom and just be able to close out stocks a lot much faster with his kind of place and movement. Seeing as he's just being constantly on top of Lucky right now, looking to just maintain the stock or even get it, but ooh, gotta be careful there, buddy. Hey,
With the rage that made it untackable, it looked like, and unfortunately you're not going to be able to get back from that any which way, so now you can see the pressure starting to line up. The run up and instantly goes into shield to try to force Karflo to go in, poke, and take some of that the cloud damage.
Yeah, if Karflo is not ready, Lucky can just take his aggression away from him and just play so well on the defense, which we've been seeing time and time again with the cannonballs, the poison, the down tilts, the scoops, able to set up for a lot of situations to kind of just get a complete reversal on Karflo, who just seemingly has it a lot of the time.
Yep, and we get a sour spot hit, but we still manage to convert off of it. You can see how quickly Lucky is looking to go for the Patui off stage, knowing full well that that can catch Roy in these edgeguard situations.
Yeah, Dancing Blade gonna get us up nice in the corner, trying to look for tech chase as well. You have to keep this plant in there, but Lucky, man, so good at just finding these reversals to get out.
Yep, and then looking for a jump from ledge attack, and now we've got something here. We've just got to wait for Karflo to find the juggle potentially.
Yeah, but getting his way out with the nair, but still hanging for dear life off the up tilt. Again, you got to learn from your lessons. You can't get overzealous, especially against Piranha Plant, and one who knows how to turn the tides against you.
Exactly. I mean, you had a great kill power in Crom, but it was consistent. Right now, if you get some of these hilt kills, you can actually kill Lucky at earlier percents, but right now we've got to find a big connection. Right now, it's another one of those baits into the ledge grab, and we see that up throw that you were talking about.
Yeah, and now back to planking at the ledge, but Karflo able to snipe it out, just hanging for a little while longer, and oh my! You really did an up B after that.
Recognized that the Trump was coming out and up B'd to beat it out. That's crazy.
That recognition was absolutely phenomenal from Lucky, but you're still not going to escape the Roy tech chase, especially in the corner.
Okay, gets past the Patui, but instantly gets hit by the fair. You got to be careful here. Grab, reset, more damage. This is looking way better. Now, all of a sudden, you get the reset, catching the roll on the platform too. Now, Lucky bursts out of the corner with some damage.
Yeah, like we were saying before, it's a matter of just riding the momentum off the interactions you get. And Lucky, in said interactions, just looking for the reversals, which we've been seeing with the Nair, and then cycling through with the poison. But can Karflo keep this pressure? Can he keep it on the marks?
He needs it right now. He's putting the pressure on the shield, getting around the dash attack. The microspacing has been winning him these interactions. Right now, he's just got to find one more interaction off stage potentially. We're going for the down. No. Ooh. Okay, nice. I was wondering if we're going to see like a down tilt or something. We don't see a lot of like attempts to two-frame the Piranha Plant recovery. Instead, it's been a lot of attempts or potentially fake outs for the Trump. In this situation, it looked like he faked out a Trump and then made...
Those recoveries, I think it can mean certain end if Lucky is able to figure out Karflo's kind of game plan with his recoveries. Because in Ultimate, like in general, you can figure out if a person loves to go low, they love to go high, and then you can just condition them in a certain way where it kind of boils down to that last interaction where they really trap you.
Oh, yep. And right now we've got dash attack trying to beat back Karflo yet again. It's been so even back and forth between this game. Now we've got to see if the advantage state that Lucky has been getting on Karflo is able to extend here. We get another spike, this time not waiting, and he knows how to catch Roy's recovery just as well as Crom's, it seems.
Yo, Roy's looking like a mad potted plant right now. Oh, it almost was looking raps there. But all right, not able to get the reversal at ledge. Lucky holding on to such a sizable lead right now, and oh my god. That was a statement with that up B.
That was a statement.
That was disrespectful.
A little damage, but hey, that's okay. Just kind of get right up in his face and remind him who you are. We get a parry on that. We're going to get a Nair as well to try to attempt a revenge, but can we get something here? We're looking for turnaround up B. That's been a great damage garner for Karflo thus far, at least.
I mean, it's basically Roy's DP. When in doubt, simply just Roy up B, get some free damage on there. But Karflo has to stop with a lot of these really aggressive approaches, especially off the rolling. Lucky is positioning himself every time to just punish it. See, tried to get back to the stage with the air dodge, but wasn't quite able to get it. And oh my god! That reversal was nasty! And oh!
Nice. We're going to get the down smash, and Lucky cleans up in a 3-1. That's crazy. So good stuff. I mean, we managed to see the counter argument that Lucky was bringing to the table.